ultimate tracks. That's like about it.
What's about what?
You could have told me he did Sonic Spinball, and this would be the greatest ever.
Yeah, his thing is kind of all over the place. The only consistent series that he has is between Smash Wii U and Smash Ultimate.
No wonder he's all over the place. He has to control multiple different types of tracks.
I'm curious on what your answers are.
The answers lie in the heat of battle.
Same else all the way.
Probably Trifles.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had Girl Scout cookies in years.
Yeah, same.
I think they're starting to sell at the local Walmart, but goddamn the mints. Contagious.
Who's saying Mama Raisins out here?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Danganronpa.
I love how I just posted Dancing Monokuma and so I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh, I got the tropical ones. Yes.
Tropical
Remember
fruit
yourself, we got like 11 days.
11 day.
After Danganronpa, I definitely really want to see if I can get that emulator working and figure out how I can play Great Ace Attorney. I really want to play it badly.
I feel like I figured out how to do it.
Oh yeah, the charms. Don't worry, I'll get to that.
Yeah, see, I gotta get to that too. I want to buy at least one.
The thing is, new thing, it says buy one or buy all. And I'm like, but I...
Is that a threat?
Buy them all! Buy them all! Buy them all!
The voice guiding me. This is hella true. This
Absolutely.
is true.
Okay. Oh god, I'm going through my Danganronpa meme folder. I have so much of this shit I haven't used yet.
So what potential?
Okay, let me see.
String got effed up in the Mario 64 race? How? I was gonna place a good bet that he would have won that.
Failure.
Da-na-na.
Oh my god.
Alright. I'm gonna do one final thing, make sure everything's good to go. That is a creepy ass picture that I just saw in my chat. Okay, looks like everything's good to go for the most part. Apparently he died too many times on Bowser Stage 1. Poor String.
I'm trying to see. Actually, I didn't have as many memes set up as I did. I only really have one in here left that I can maybe use today, depending on what happens.
Oh, he was going for the red coins. Yeah, that'd fuck you up.
Yeah.
Apparently, I did this weird Twitter bot thing, and apparently,
I can kind of see it.
Wait, excuse me?
All right, let's just go ahead and let's get it. You guys
well,
ready?
I guess I would consider Jason and Temmie probably more long lost brothers than.
We're the what brothers?
Check general.
Yeah, just like your hidden twin thing on Twitter. I feel like if you were to do that, I feel like you and Jason would be like hidden.
Jason's my bro. He's my homie. He's my bro. All right, you guys ready to go?
Let's end this thing.
Let's end this motherfucker. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the finale, the final session 11, I think, of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're finally going to be done tonight, guys. We finished up Chapter 5 last night with the trial, ended up in the garbage where we belong, and now we're going to be making our way out, and we're going to be taking down Monokuma once and for all, or whoever, yes,
the mastermind.
Whoever the mastermind is. So is Kyoko calling the mastermind out? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Actually, speaking of which, I've done a little bit of editing to the money system, pretty much the channel points. I raised the dabbing from 1,000 to 2,000. So, yeah, choose wisely. And then, just for fun, I also have to where if you guys want me to say something funny in either my Kermit or my Kronk voice, you could do like 3,000 channel points for that.
No.
Oh, you have just unleashed something in this world.
Do I regret it? Hell no, because it's fun.
Alright.
Let's do this shit!
Alright, meanwhile, in the Hope Trash.
Meanwhile, in the trash.
Oh, gee, we already got one. Redeem funny thing.
Meanwhile, in the garbage bin, we find Santa Claus.
Yep. Yep. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Are they now just calling it the tragedy? Gee, you could have called it that like 5 fucking chapters ago. Anyway,
They're just telling you they're gonna go back to the old sayings soon.
Anyway, those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Let's talk to waifu. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room? Indeed. Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part without it. And it can open any door in the school, right? That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right? It's true. Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... click. Yes, it opened!
And then the walls start to crush in.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
You're almost...
Sounds good.
You're almost a Makoto sandwich.
We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun. Alright, Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death, deadly life. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder heading up to the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater! Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
It cut out for most of it on our end.
Well, as long as the stream heard it, that is fine. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe.
Like to say this is a good thing that this is
So wow, you're not ready to go.
Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So Kyoko, there's something I want to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long? Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous? Wrong. Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So... Right. Because we take pride in it. Pride? Indeed. A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort? It's true. It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do whatever we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride? So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk with my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though. What?
I...
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever?
I'm gonna get him!
I'm gonna get him. Alright, I'm gonna pause the dialogue real quick to answer a question. Brandon, am I gonna be streaming Danganronpa after this? Not anytime soon.
The big thing is that he was basically here the entire time I played through Danganronpa too, so he kind of knows everything that's gonna go down.
Yeah, I'm not against playing it for myself, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not even later this year.
Yeah, like, the big plan for us in a few months is, on my channel, my blind run of V3. That will be happening pretty soonish, so that's kind of the big plan. You can check out my VOD channel if you want to see the Danganronpa 2 playthroughs out.
Plug.
Don't want to make more fucking memes for that game, no.
I blew my load already.
Anyway, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
However,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument. And as young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
so...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, just to cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just
She
kept...
also stole the... Just kidding. Sorry.
I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well,